I bought a $75 iPhone 15 from Temu, and in this video, we're gonna unbox it, test it out, and try to figure out why it's so cheap. Now here's the thing with Temu. I've gotten some weird stuff from them in the past, like a S24 Ultra for 90% off, or even a strange smartwatch, smartphone hybrid thing, but a $75 iPhone? Let's get into it. Alright guys, let's open this up and see what's inside. So we've got a nice little box here, and oh yeah, that is definitely an iPhone. It just fell out. Wow, hold on. Is it actually an iPhone? I guess they're actually trying to do some Apple packaging here, which is not horrible. USB-C to USB-C here. Also have another little thing in here for our case. Okay, so that's kind of nice. Comes with a very flimsy case. Also got a screen protector here. It probably does nothing, but... And then of course our iPhone here, which I believe they called an iPhone 15 Pro. The listing's gone now because of course it is, but I think that's what they called it. And let's go ahead and just slide this bad boy out, and wow. I will say at first glance, it actually feels good. Like the back is a nice material. Flipping to the front, it's just like, it's huge, like it's a massive phone. And also we have a SIM card thing down there, manual, whatever, a bunch of other junk. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at the phone itself. Now the main thing you notice on the back is our three little cameras here, which is just obviously very reminiscent of an iPhone. I'll just give you a little comparison here. I have my iPhone 13 Pro, and it's got the triple camera there, so they really perfected that. And then here on the bottom we have a USB-C port with our speaker grill, and then here in the front looks pretty standard with our little hole there. Let's go ahead and peel this thing off though. Wow, okay, so this is like the cover for the screen protector, but the screen protector was applied pretty crappily. You can see the cutout there covers part of the camera, which is just great. Let's just take this whole thing off. Well, maybe not, I just straight up cannot get it off. But anyways, taking a closer look at this thing, we also have, I guess, our power button, two volume buttons here on the side. Actually, no, that's the SIM card tray, I think. No, actually, I'm not sure what that hole is there for. This hole over here is definitely for the SIM card tray. And wow, it looks like we can put in dual SIM, and then we have an SD card slot as well, which is just a first for an iPhone here, so that's cool to see. Let's go ahead and boot this thing up, though, and see if it works. All right, so hold down this button on the side. Yeah, welcome. I love it. Just like an iPhone. Yep, that's a Temu iPhone. Wait, hold on. That background is like, that's an iPhone background, isn't it? Hold on, let me look that up. Or maybe that's a default Android background. I don't remember. I've seen so many backgrounds recently that I just can't remember. So let's go ahead and slide this thing open and see what it looks like. And yep, sure enough, it's just Android. So let's go ahead and scroll around this thing though and see what's on this thing by default. So we scroll up, we've got a bunch of apps here. We got like FM radio, files, Facebook, settings, WhatsApp, YouTube, so a bunch of standard stuff here. And then checking out the settings, I want to see kind of what's going on here. Let's see what they call this phone. All right, so in here they call it a U200, whatever that means. 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of storage built in, and Android version 10. Wow, we're on 16 now, or just about on 16, so that's pretty old. Let's go ahead and see what else is on this thing though. And yeah, sure enough, under memory usage, you can see we have 3 gigs of RAM. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I'm in the frame here, but this phone is making a strange, like, staticky noise. It only does it every once in a while, but it's almost like a hissing noise. I'll have to see if I can catch it at some point and play it on the microphone, but that's not a great sign. But guys, next up, let's go ahead and try out the camera, because usually these cameras on these Temu phones are just absolutely awful. To just throw back to the last camera I used on a Temu phone. Let's go ahead and try this front-facing camera first. What was that noise? So yeah, not too bad. It's a bit low res and it's kind of soft, but it's a lot better than some other Temu phones I've seen. And they also have this HDR filter, which appears to do nothing. Let's flip the camera around and see how this looks here. I mean, yeah, that's not horrible. You can see some detail and stuff, so I'm not too mad about it. Let's check out the video next, which is, usually this part's questionable. What's up, guys? I'm talking to my Temu phone, my Temu iPhone. Wait, hold on, I just noticed the funniest part. It's in the middle of the video, but you can see our camera cutout is literally cutting part of the text off there, which is just great optimization. What's up, guys? I'm talking to my Temu phone, my Temu iPhone. Wait, hold on, I just noticed the funniest part. Okay, so yeah, the video's not horrible, and I'm still so confused why it keeps making this beeping noise. What is it doing? Oh, every time you do this. What a horrible feature. Please go away. But guys, next up, let's head back to the settings here and try to connect to Wi-Fi and see if that works, and we can try out some more stuff on this phone. Hold up. All right, on my way to Wi-Fi, I figured out when this thing makes the weird hissing noise. Just wait for it. It's whenever I open any app or do anything. So I hope you guys heard that, but basically whenever I click on anything, like I click on battery, it'll make a hissing noise. If I click back, it'll make a hissing noise. And it sounds like it's coming from this speaker right here, or speaker or microphone, not sure which is which, or maybe there's a microphone there, speaker there. Not sure, but either way, that should not be happening. That's definitely concerning. And also, one more thing I noticed on my way to do Wi-Fi is a face unlock thing here, which says enroll face. There's no way this actually works, right? All right, so after I set up a passcode, it actually says enroll face now. Okay, let's see if it works. All right, so I didn't have to move my head at all. I just stared straight at it and it enrolled my face. And yeah, it looks like these are all the details here for face unlock, which seems fairly normal. Let's try this out. We gotta try it. Oh, it unlocked. Yo, it's slow, but like it's working. Okay, now here's the test. Will it work on another face? Let's go try. This is my new iPhone. It has face unlock. Let's see if it unlocks.
Face recognition failed.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it actually works? All right, guys. Well, surprisingly, the face recognition is actually accurate. So I just tried it on another random guy in my office, and it did not work. So that was surprising. Because if you remember the last Temu phone I got, they had a fingerprint sensor, but you could put any finger on it, and it just worked fine. And that reminds me, apparently this has a fingerprint sensor as well. Let me look for it. Yes, there's no fingerprint unlock here, which in their listing, I have some screenshots that said there was a fingerprint unlock, so I guess they're just straight up lying in the listing, which is honestly not surprising. But let's go ahead and connect to Wi-Fi and see if that works now. So the good news is it appears that we have 5 gigahertz support on this device, which is not true with every Temu device. But next up, let's go ahead and log into the Play Store, which I guess it'll probably make me sign up with my Google account. And let's download some apps, and I'll try out some more things here. Well, guys, not sure if we're going to get into the Google Play Store because it's been checking info for about 2 minutes now. And in the meantime, I noticed something else that's kind of funny. The bezels are uneven. You can see here down at the bottom, we have a pretty thick bezel, and up here, it's about half the size. Oh, there it is. Okay, we can sign in now. But anyways, yeah, the bezels are just wrong, which is not surprising. But like, come on, man. Holy crap. Bro, you gotta be kidding me. Just a beep out of nowhere. I have the volume all the way down. You've gotta be kidding me. The thing that's really making me mad about that is that it's not the first time this has happened, where they random noises come from these old crappy Temu phones. Like one time I had an earbud in and it made this noise, and I think it actually messed up my ear because I've been having ear problems for like a month now. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Not really. That lines up. Let's go ahead and check this out there. Of course, it's just like half the stuff's not loading here. Let's look how slow it is. Click. Click. Come on, man. Let's download some stuff, though. Okay, so I wonder if this phone is so underpowered and on such an old Android version that I can't download Subway Surfers because it just doesn't show up. Wait, what? I feel like I have seen that happen before. I guess we'll try out Temple Run. Close enough. Also, something I didn't mention earlier that's you probably assumed, but this right here is our only actual camera. You can kind of, let's do a zoom there. You can kind of see our camera module right there. These two are just like I don't know, like a made up glass piece. It kind of fakes as a camera. These are clearly not cameras at all, but they want us to think they are. But guys, while those things are downloading, I want to try to put a SIM card in this thing and see if it can work. A lot of times these things only work on GSM carriers, and I have a Verizon SIM card, but let's throw that in there and see what happens. All right, this Verizon SIM is in there, and oh, I think it is working. Hold on, look at this. You can see up there, we can see our VoLTE symbol, our 4G symbol, so it's not 5G compatible, but 4G, that's good enough. Okay, let's go ahead and try to make a call and see if it'll work. Let's making calls, but nobody's picking up.
Hello?
Oh, hello. I'm calling you from my iPhone 15 Pro.
Wow.
Do I sound good?
It sounds like a normal phone.
Well, you actually sound pretty good, too. Okay, bye, thanks. Wow, I'm actually surprised. So I picked that up, and it was actually a pretty high quality call. Okay, I'll take it. Let's do a speed test on this bad boy. So I just ran a speed test on my cellular network and got 5 down, 11 up, which is not very good, but I'm not sure what band we're on or how much capacity we have around here, so not a great test. But now I'm running a Wi-Fi speed test, and I got 13 down and 15 up, which is horrendous because I have gigabit internet. And even though I'm on wireless instead of wired, I should be at least getting a few hundred megabits down per second because I have 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. So that's a bad sign. I'm assuming whatever chip or antenna they have in there is not optimized the entire spectrum, so we're just getting really slow speeds. So that's actually a huge bummer. And I've been trying to install this Network Cell Info app right here that I used to use that gives you kind of like your frequency band information and stuff like that to get some more details, but it won't install. So that's great. Let's move on to testing our next thing. All right, guys, Temple Run here, and again, our little punch out is just straight up blocking text, which is just great. Let's go ahead and see how this runs. So I've been playing for a minute, and it's actually running fine. Like I haven't really had much hitching or anything at all, and it's just very smooth and reactive, which is honestly pretty surprising given how crappy the rest of this phone is. But let me see if I can download another game as well. Well, guys, I was downloading another game, and as it was downloading it, just the entire Google Play Store just crashed. So I think that just tells us all we need to know. It played Temple Run fine, but I wouldn't expect it to play much more than that. So guys, let's go to YouTube next. I'm going to search up some videos, and we'll just see how this runs, how it reacts. So we'll search our channel here, Smoking Silicon, without the E, please. And it just kicked me. What? It just kicked me back to the main screen again. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's loading something. Wow. So wait, what? What the video? What is going on? What? I didn't click on anything. It's just like skipping between videos. It went halfway through the video and then went to a different video that I didn't click on. What is going on here? Okay, we're back to this one now. Let's go ahead and try to put it in landscape mode. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it takes a second, but see, this is the stuff I can't stand. If you can't go in the YouTube app and you can't, flip around, set a landscape, set it back to portrait mode smoothly, then it's like your phone's garbage. I'm sorry, but like scrolling around YouTube and using YouTube is just like that's phone 101. I mean, not that I expected much differently, but let's also check out the quality here and see how much, or see how high we can go. So we can go to 1080p here. Let's go ahead and see how that looks. So 1080p looks okay, I guess. Ooh, it's skipping around like crazy. Dude, it's like 5 frames per second. What is going on here, man? That's just, I can't even get off of it. Pretty much an automatic fail in my book if you can't use YouTube. But guys, let's go back and try out this device info tab next, or not device info app I have here, and we'll go ahead and see some specs of this phone. Well, that's not great. Even this app is crashing. I can't even see the specs of this phone because the app crashes too. Oh my goodness. All right, let's try this again. Let's go to CPU and see if it'll actually load this time. Okay, so it's not loading. The CPU tab must be broken for some reason, but you can see our hardware here is an MT6739. Let me look that up. Yeah, so it's an SoC from like 2018, pretty low power. This actually might be the same one I saw in another Temu phone or Temu watch. And it's got 4 cores, 1.2 gigahertz, so it's yeah, pretty underpowered. And actually the funniest part is the listing advertised a Qualcomm chip, and this is what we got. So nice. Let's check out the battery next. So this says we have a 1000 milliamp hour capacity, which it crashes again. I really hope this has more than 1000 milliamp hours because that's pretty bad for a phone in 2024. But next up, really curious about the display. So we have a 1600 by 720 pixel display, at least that's what it says, 60 hertz, and it says the physical size is 11 inches. What? Is that like the circumference around the phone? Because look at this, We have about a 6.5 inch screen there. 11 inches? Okay. And according to this, we have a 13 megapixel camera on the back and a 5 megapixel in the front, which I don't know. I think that sounds about accurate for what I saw. So we pretty much tested everything, but I just noticed one more thing. This little piece around the cameras is it seems like plastic, and I think it's peeling up. Let me try to, let me see if that comes off. Yeah, just a little piece glued on there. It's coming off now. Nice, and you can see our, dude. You can see our flash right there, this little piece just kind of sitting there. I'm actually not quite sure how this whole phone comes apart. I'm assuming they might have done it kind of like Apple where you gotta heat the thing up and take it apart. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about this phone. I don't really recommend it, but if you want to check out another Temu phone video, I'll put one on the screen here. But guys, go check that out, and I'll see you next time.